Alright, so there were some technical difficulties. I think the camera battery's messed up, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm just going to continue where I left off. It has been a couple hours later. Kind of got a headache because messing with everything, trying to figure out what was wrong with it, but I'm just going to continue where I was. Essentially, I had left off saying Pongo Chung's You Shoot, I Shoot's an awesome debut. I just want to get through a couple of these as quick as I can. I know that's probably a bit odd. That I'm just going to blast them, and these aren't in any particular order, so I'm going to continue pretty much where we left off, adjust this a bit. I'm going to try to be a little bit closer to the camera, because last time I noticed I wasn't very close up. Lastly, on the Pongo Chungs, we got Aberdeen, which is a pretty good film. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I did write a review for this one. I think it's good, really ambitious. It's a beautiful film, but it kind of falls under its own ambitions a bit, and I don't think there's nearly enough time. It's only 97 minutes long. This is a film that could have easily been like 2.5 hours, and worked a lot better. So yeah. And lastly, Peng's mainland China film, Women Who Flirt. I've seen like half of this, and I kind of know it's not really targeted to people like me. It's honestly kind of just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, kind of like a 90s movie that's just kind of geared towards women, like stuff like Ghost and stuff like that. It actually kind of makes fun of Ghost and stuff like that. It's sort of satirical in a way, but it's pretty funny. It's witty. It's got that Pong kind of back and forth banter, and it's got great dialogue. Cinematography is really good, and trying to remember her name, Vicky Zhao. Oh no, wrong person. Zhao Shun. She's great in this. So yeah, hoping to get through this, and yeah, let's move on. Let's see. Whoops. Up next, I am going to show off 2 Korean films that I got from Korea. They're both by Bong Joon-ho. Barking Dogs Never Bite and Mother, the black and white version. These are both released by CJ Entertainment, spines 34 and 3-1. The -1 is because it's the black and white version originally. This is spine number 3. Barking Dogs Never Bite is Bong Joon-ho's directorial debut. It's a black comedy about a man who's kind of pissed off at this dog that lives in the apartment complex he lives in. And yeah, he pretty much wants to kill it and get rid of it. Yeah, it's really funny. It's been a while since I've seen it. I did pop this in a few months back. I've had this one for a while, and the restoration on it's really great. There's an introduction by Bong. Have no idea what it says. Working on learning Korean kind of off and on, but yeah, there's a lot of work that went into this restoration. It looks fantastic. It's pretty much the Criterion treatment for Barking Dogs Never Bite. This may be the only Blu-ray release it ever gets, so if you have a Region A player or live here in the States, it will work. So yeah, Barking Dogs Never Bite. Next, which I just showed a minute ago, is Mother, 2009 film, I believe. This is one of my favorite films of all time. It's fantastic. It's up there with Memories of Murder from Bong. And this black and white version, while it may seem gimmicky, even like the packaging's the exact same as the previous release, it's not a gimmick though. It's this got released, actually just this Blu-ray release. It never got a theatrical release or anything that I'm aware of. It may have shown at a few festivals this way, but essentially Bong wanted to go back and redo his film in black and white, so him and his cinematographer and some other people, of course, went back and redid the entire film frame by frame, shot by shot, redid the contrast, obviously, and they did different color timing and all that to make it look more like a black and white kind of noir thing, and it works really well. I've only seen maybe the first third or so, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and it looks fantastic. Bong actually said in an interview there was only one version of Mother that was to survive and stand the test of time. He would want it to be the black and white version. He thinks it's the definitive version. Again, this has only been released in Korea, so it's kind of hard to get a hold of. I'm not sure if it's out of print or not, but if you can, snatch this up. It's really important to work from the director, and this is the version he wants to succeed. So yeah, Mother, the black and white version. Next, I'm just going to go through some random titles just that I've gotten off and on throughout the last few months. Again, I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so it's I don't know, it's just been a crazy time. So yeah, where is, of course, one I want to show is on the stack. So let me just do this and hopefully not screw it up too much. La 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 la. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, the next thing I'm going to be showing off is from a Korean-born Japanese director named Lee Sang-il. He did Hula Girls, which this is a Japanese release, plays Region A again. Fantastic, heartwarming film. Japanese imports are really expensive, but I think it's because there's no other option than to pay for like super quick international shipping, because every time I order from Amazon Japan, which is how I do all my Japanese imports, they're here within a matter of days. Actually, recently when I picked up Wandering Home, I ordered it on like a Wednesday and got it Friday, so it's crazy how fast it is. But yeah, Hula Girls, fantastic. He has definitely an eye for cinema. This one's called Villain, aka Akunin. Hopefully I said that right. This is definitely his best film. It's kind of dark, very dark. It's depressing, but there's a lot of like humanity to it and a lot of questions raised. And actually another film I want to watch again because there's just so much going on in it. Wonderful performances by all the leads. Yeah, Villain. This is a Hong Kong Region A import, so yeah, again, if you live in the States, it's playable. Then lastly, this is a region-free release. It's a steelbook for, I'm not going to try to say that because I don't want to butcher it, but Unforgiven, the remake that he did in 2013, I believe. Yeah, it stars Ken Watanabe. It's fantastic. Very atmospheric. Got, again, beautiful cinematography. Not sure if he works with the same cinematographer or not. Hopefully you can see that on the inside. But yeah, I actually have not seen the original Unforgiven probably since I was like really, really young. In fact, I can't remember anything about it. But yeah, this is a really, really good movie. Makes me want to check out the original. I know some people just put Unforgiven on such a pedestal. They're like, no, no, no. But yeah, I really, really like this. Best Watanabe performance I've seen. The end gets pretty gruesome. And yeah, it's good stuff, good stuff. Okay, up next, I'm just going to keep going down the stack right here. Just some random pickups. These I'm not really going to go through. I got Park Chan-wook's Stoker. This is actually a copy that I sold to Disc Replay that I rebought back quite a while later. I'm assuming it's my copy. I mean, you never know. But $6, I just picked it back up. Love Park Chan-wook. It's my favorite director. Kind of an awesome, underrated B movie that a lot of people kind of shit on. Skin Trade, Tony Jaa, Dolph Lundgren. I liked it a lot. I mean, it has some obvious problems, but it's got a lot of heart to it, and I think that's what keeps the movie afloat. Up next, we got Police Story Lockdown. 31 Film Talk had this in one of his videos, which is another channel I really like. Yeah, again, Police Story 2013 is what this is originally called, and I agree. If they had left the 2013 on there, it would have made it kind of dated. Gotta love that photoshopped cover. But yeah, I haven't seen this. Started watching it. Don't know how I feel about it, but I'll give it a watch through sometime. Next is another Park Chan-wook film. I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay. This is the Tartan UK release. I'm not sure if this is region free or not. Pretty sure it is, but yeah, this is definitely his most underrated work in my opinion. It's funny. It's very surreal. Very, very inventive, and it says inventive on the back. Just got a lot of crazy moments, and I absolutely loved it. It's like if Park Chan-wook did like a One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with a lot of surreal imagery in it. It's pretty brilliant. I'm a Cyborg, but that's okay. Another one that I know for a fact is mine because it's a Region B movie that I picked back up from Disc Replay. Punohan, Return to Murder. Don't know much about it. It's an art house film directed by a man named Dane Said, I guess. It's a Malaysian film, I believe. What I watched, I really, really liked. Really, really artsy, slow-paced. Very, very misleading case, which I didn't pick it up because of the case, obviously. This is actually a film I had been reading a lot about when I was on the festival circuit. And then, got to get a new case for that. But Asghar Farhadi is a director I like a lot. He's from Iran. This is The Past, the movie he did in France. Have not seen it. This disc unfortunately skipped. I've been so busy I haven't been able to take it back, so yeah. Yeah. The Past. Kung Fu Killer, another mediocre Donnie Yen movie. I like this better the second time. It's got some god awful parts in it that just practically ruin it, but it's, for the most part, it's fun. It's a fun Donnie Yen character. Some of the action's not so great. Some of it's awesome. The last fight's pretty good, but some of the green screen and CG that they're just doing in Hong Kong like ruins a lot of these movies. But yeah, Kung Fu Killer, not bad. Probably not going to hold on to this one, but if you're a Donnie Yen fan, it's worth checking out, but I would rent it. I wouldn't say it's worth the purchase. Okay, next, I'm just going to, again, continue down the list. A few more pickups. This one I got quite a while back from Draft House Films, R100. I gave this like a 5-star review on the site I write for. Absolutely brilliant. It's like a comedic masterpiece. Really, really, really bizarre humor. It takes about 30 minutes or so to get going, but I think even like the slow, almost dead pacing at the beginning just perfectly like sets the tone for the film, and just slowly how it snowballs into an absolute like crazy mess. It's awesome, relentless, really, really funny. I can't remember the actor's name, but it's got Nao Omori. He's Ichi and Ichi the Killer. Really, really good actor. He's friggin' hilarious in this. And shout out to the Spit Queen, or whatever her name is, Saliva Queen, Queen of Saliva. That's by far like one of my favorite scenes in like movie history. R100, I can't recommend this enough. Sadly, I don't think it's done very well for the company, but I really, really encourage people to see it. It's directed by the guy who made Big Man Japan. That may be a turnoff to some of you, but this is leaps and bounds better than Big Man Japan by far. Next, we have another Third Window Films release of Grateful Dead, directed by Eiji Uchida. This movie's about a woman named Nami, and I'm trying to remember what they're called. It's been a while since I've seen this. Yeah, she scopes out these people called solitarians, which are like people who are living by themselves that are kind of like at the lowest point in their lives, and she just like observes them, just kind of got a fascination by them, and she kind of hones in on this old man. And I don't want to give too much away. This movie is absolutely brilliant. Really looking forward to their release of Low Life Love, which is this director's next film. It's their first 100% produced, like out of their own pocket film. Again, brilliant, underrated film. Not many people know about it. This one's Region B though, sadly. So if you got a Region B player, definitely pick it up. And yeah, can't recommend this enough. Next, we got the damn it. Okay, cut to the next part.